Guys, deluded Guna, it pains me that Ravel Morrison isn't a household name in football. I believe he's better than Ross Barkley, technically. This is a player who, Alex Ferguson said he hasn't seen a more naturally gifted player since Paul Scholes. It could have been Ryan Giggs, but I'm pretty sure it was Paul Scholes. Rio Ferdinand said from a team, this guy was embarrassing seasoned vets in training. And if you remember the FA Cup and the FA Youth Cup and things of that nature, I'm pretty sure he was in the same age group as Lionel Cole, Pogba, if my memory serves me right, Lingard, Lionel Cole, I thought he'd actually be alright, Tunnelcliffe, something's telling me Josh King, but I think Josh King was slightly older than that. But either way, this guy was controlling it, man. This guy had passing range, dribbling, bursts through the middle. Like he had a real elegance with the way he dribbled. I mean, he had a lot of drama and problems off the pitch, but he was a complete opposite on it. I mean, elegance, weight of pass, the dribbling. He could beat how many guys? He had a shot on him. He was decent from set pieces. And the dribbling thing, you've seen it in patches. You've seen patches when he went on loan to QPR as a result of not behaving himself. You've seen the run against West Ham, went against Spurs. He's shown he can do that. In fact, when he was there doing that against Spurs for West Ham, I thought maybe he's finally matured up and things. He's been to Birmingham and it played well when it didn't work out. He went to Lazio and it didn't work out. It's just strictly problems. He's had knee injuries as well, but it's mainly attitude-wise it hasn't worked out because he's had from going prison in pre-season to just general run-ins with the law and problems with authority and things like that. Of course, when you're labelled like that, I believe the guy has got a very strong faith in God and he does a lot of work for charity that doesn't get spoken about. But when you've done certain things and in all walks of life, no matter how much you change or whatever, you do become blackballed in this thing. Sadly, you get blackballed, and that's probably why clubs are not are pretty reluctant to touch him until recently. I heard he's going to train with Birmingham, and I heard there's rumours a couple Prem clubs are looking at him. So who knows in that regard as to what happens with him. If it was based on ability, and if football ability was the only thing needed to make it as a baller, this guy would be a household name. For me, he's better than Ross Barkley. I love Ross Barkley as a footballer. I like Ross Barkley, but it pains me seeing Barkley. All I see is Ravel Morrison, because I remember there was a lot of debates as to who is better. And it upsets me. I don't want to give up on Ravel Morrison just as yet, because I still think he can have a career. I know it's a big hope, it's a big shout, and a lot of what I'm saying is from sentiment and nostalgia of how good he was. But he's someone I'm not willing to give up on because he's played well at these clubs and it just hasn't worked out because he can't behave himself. QPR, they liked him, it just didn't work out. Birmingham, the same. Hammers got into problems with Big Sam. He left United to get out of Manchester, to get out of the atmosphere. Ferguson, I don't want to say gave up on him, but it was a case of talent beats hard work when hard work doesn't work hard, or whatever the damn saying is. Yeah, it was a case of that. He just couldn't have enough. No matter how good you are, there comes a point where everybody has a breaking point. No matter how good you are, you'll be moved on, or whatever. Club like United, they can sign almost anyone. Them times they definitely sign any player they wanted. No one would reject them. So it wasn't really a thing like that. And yeah, it's sad to see how he's gonna part. I think he has Jamaican heritage. So if this England thing is really dead, Jamaican FA, you need to get this guy down to Kingston, give him a patty, let's get him playing. But yeah, guys, there's not much more to say. I mean, it doesn't always, talent isn't the only measure of making it. And it's sad that some players just don't make it. I mean, if you said this when he was coming through in the under-18s that his career was going to end up like this, I would have said no chance. But to a degree, he only has himself to blame. I still believe in the guy. I still believe he has a great ability. Now he just needs to get over them injuries, have a positive attitude, mature up. I don't know how old he is. He must be 24, 25 now, maybe even older. But yeah, he can still have somewhat of a career. I don't know about Premier League level and world star status and things like that, but he can still have a career. And when it looked like it was in the balance and it's going to be over for you, I just hope that you have a good career and you have a good pre-season and you really settle, because you haven't settled at Lazio. You didn't settle at United because when it was time to do stuff, he wasn't mature. He obviously didn't settle at QPR, Birmingham or Hammers. Well, you kind of did settle at Hammers for a bit and then it just went tits up. And it did look like you finally got that move. I mean, London, if you say Manchester's crazy, Manchester is crazy, and then you move to London, does not really help. You need to go to them quay ends far out. London doesn't really help. But to his credit, he stayed out. London, I mean, there's a lot of things to do. You go Central London, gamble, girls, whatever. He stayed away from all of that, and he had a little patch of good form for West Ham, and it went downhill. And it's sad to see it, and it's sad to make this video, because I like him a lot. But yeah, guys, Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Ravel Morrison, it's upsetting to see you like this.